Thank you guys for meeting with me today. I've got Yolanda Moodley and I've got Niku here with me as well from the Surgo Learning Academy. And today we're just going to discuss the Job Readiness Workshop that's upcoming. It's happening tomorrow, I believe, at 12 o'clock, hey?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Awesome. So I want to know, how does this job readiness course, what does it entail, actually? Let's start there.
So it's about preparing whoever is looking for a job for the journey of looking for a job, searching for employment. What it entails is general trends these days around how people research for jobs, where do people go to look for jobs, how do people prepare their CV, cover letter, and we'll also touch on the different types of interviews that are popular these days. Things like competency-based questions in interviews, online interviews. I know some companies prefer to have a recording before they meet with you in person. So we'll also have a discussion around that, how to go about doing that. And finally, we're going to reflect a little bit on gig work, because this is also quite big in the workplaces these days. And we will also introduce the delegates to the GoBe platform, which is also a new platform on this gig work thing that is becoming really big these days.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that, Niku. I think it's very important when you are, job hunting, because it is a hunt. When you are job hunting, to actually understand that you are selling yourself to other companies, essentially. So,
Oh, Marjorie, you're making it
yeah.
sound like slave trade.
Well, in essence, you are marketing yourself,
Yes.
and you're selling your services, in it being your experience and all of those things, to add value to a company at the end of the day. So you want to make money and they want to make money, but they have to pay you to make the money at the end of the day. So I think, yeah, I can definitely see this adding some value to people that's in the market, and especially to, those that finished matric. Yeah, definitely. I think there's a lot of value that it can add.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I mean, that's what we're really trying to achieve with this program, is that we understand that there's a gap in that transition from school or university into the work environment. And not only that we've experienced it being part of a recruitment company, but I mean, in my okay, I know this is quite a while ago, but that transition from going from school into the work environment, it's a different journey, something that you're not really exposed to. I think some schools these days do try and expose learners or students to CV building and marketing and so on. But not all schools are able to reach or do that. So we're trying to fill that gap, and we know that the job search is difficult, especially in our country. And you are marketing yourselves, but you're also competing against, thousands of other applicants for jobs. If I just go on LinkedIn, within a few hours of a job being posted, I can already see 100 applicants for a job. So there is a definite need to understand what works, what doesn't, what's going to put me ahead of the crowd, and what I should really, I think, be focusing on. When you get out of school and you're really not sure of your pathway, you kind of just go for everything, and sometimes we just need to, do a self-assessment, understand what we're good at, and go into those avenues. So, yeah, I think there's, different need for work readiness education in our country. Um, yeah, because as I know, I was on a webinar with QCTO not too long ago, And they mentioned that one of the two top reasons that we find this gap between students, whether that be at a school level or university, going into the workplace, is they are unable to market themselves effectively through their CVs as well as through the interview process. And so that's why we thought these are the two most important elements that individuals are struggling with. What can we do to really help them move forward or get, close those gaps that we're finding? So that's what we're hoping to achieve with this program.
Yeah, but and you guys are giving it away for free. I mean, it's free knowledge to everyone. So I assume that this is part of some sort of mission that you have.
Yes, for sure. We are on a mission to, skill development in our country is so important and it's so necessary. Even individuals who have gone to university and go into the work environment struggle to find job opportunities within the field that they've studied. And so we want to assist those who are maybe not sure which path to take, not sure what to do now, and we want to help them, with that level of skill and understanding to get to where they need to be. I mean, Surgo Learning Academy is really about us helping you to ignite your potential. We really, that is what we are trying to do with our Learning Academy. We're offering this one for free because we know that it is a need in South Africa. It is part of our overall mission as not just the Surgo Learning Academy, but Surgo itself to aid in reducing the unemployment issue in South Africa. And so, this is one way that we're hoping to do this. And also, we're not just offering this in this online um, platform for free. We're also going to schools and offering this course for free as well to their matric, maybe grade 11 students. And we've recently, towards the end of last year, were able to run a free workshop with a school in Lenasia called Nirvana Secondary. If you've been on our social media, I'm sure you'll seen the posts about it. But I think it was a really great opportunity to engage learners to really get an understanding of where their mindsets are around the workforce and entering the workforce. Um, and I also, that also made me think about something else, which is that when we went into the schools, some students are not at that level. I mean, we did go into grade 11s, but they weren't at that understanding of that transition yet from school to work life. And I thought about it and I thought, okay, some individuals in school, they may go through these courses through their life orientation skills on CV writing and so on, but their mind is not really there, you know? We're still thinking about the matric exams and the structure that we have in schools. And then when you leave school, you kind of forget all of that stuff. So I think this is still, valuable opportunity to refresh your memories, even if you've been through something similar previously. It's a good way to refresh your memories, and we are coming from experience with recruitment in itself, so
Yes.
we understand that process. So we're going to give you tips on what really is out there and happening currently. I said a, I said a lot there, excuse me.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think it will also definitely add value to those who have been in the job market for quite a while. Like, you said as well, we've already long forgotten what we've learned at school. So it's not just for those that's in grade 11 and matric, or for the youth to say, but also for the older generation. Learning the new tips and tricks that Niku also referred to, the new platforms that people are using, the gig work economy that is emerging. Those are all new trends and things that's currently happening in the industry.
That's
Exactly.
correct.
Sorry, go
And if I
ahead.
may just add on what Yolanda said, I think recently it's the little things that make all the difference. Like Yolanda mentioned, recruiters would publish a post today, and in 24 hours, you have thousands of applications. Now, in South Africa, we do have the skills. The people are educated. I mean, universities produce um, graduates every year, but it's how you present yourself to a potential employer that makes all the difference. How you configure and put together your LinkedIn profile, how you format your CV, how you present yourself in an interview. These are small nuances that make all the difference to a recruiter who's looking at thousands of CVs. So I think this workshop will help whoever attends to put them apart from everyone else who might be at the same level of skills, same level of experience. Then when two candidates or more have the same level of experience, same level of skills, it is how you bring yourself across that makes the difference. And that's what we will focus on mainly, to say, where do people look for work? How do they present their CV? How do we format it? How do we answer certain questions that come up in an interview? Because recruiters these days are inundated with lots and lots of applications, and all of them might qualify for the post, but it's these little things that make them choose one over another, of candidates that have the same kind of experience and the same kind of qualifications and so on. So I think it becomes important then to invest some time to get yourself ready for the job search.
Yes, definitely. I also picked up now with my baby sister. She's a late bloomer, but she recently entered the world of work, and she doesn't have a LinkedIn profile or anything set up. That generation is not on LinkedIn yet, and they don't see the benefit of it yet and what it can add to their career progression. So definitely adding LinkedIn to as part of the bundle that you use in order to obtain a position at a company is very important.
100%. I think the more platforms you take advantage of, the better. And, I just want to reiterate that we're not just going to have a discussion around these topics like, around interviews and CVs. We're also going to help you get registered on our own recruitment platform and our lovely new opportunity available for gig work. And with regards to the gig work, you made a very good point around it's not just the youth that uh, applies to, and I think that's the great thing about gig work, is that you can be in any sort of field or age group or level of experience, etc., and you can find an opportunity to bring in some revenue into your household. And I think that's really something that's awesome. So really attending this workshop, it's not just for, oh, I'm on the job market, or, I'm new into the job market, or it really is for everyone who's, needs an update of what's going on in the world of work, especially with things that are going on out there. We can't negate the fact that the world is very volatile at the moment. We're not sure of what tomorrow or next month is going to bring, never mind next year. So I think at this point, it's important us to grab any opportunity there is to learn, to be exposed to something different or new. And, that's the best we can do to prepare for the unknown at this stage.
Yes, definitely. Controlling what you can control, or what is in your control. Yes,
Exactly.
definitely. Awesome. I've had such a nice time chatting to you. And I look forward to the Work Readiness Workshop tomorrow, or Job Readiness Workshop tomorrow, and to following what you guys are doing and to seeing the impact and the difference that you are making. So thank you so much for your time today. And for those who are watching this, go join and go register. It's free, completely free. So
Mahala.
yes. Okay.
Awesome stuff.